Welcome guys to another tutorials on statistics. My name is Samuel Endo and I'm doing this tutorials from my math book. Today we're going to take a look at a different concept in statistics called the mean, the median, and the mode, and how we could calculate for them. But first of all, let's begin by defining what they are. I'll begin with the mean. With the mean, you're going to sum all the data but then you're going to divide by the number of data. The mode, what you're going to do is the mode is the value, the frequency, the highest frequency, or the data that has the greatest frequency. And so let me write also that one down. So the mode is the value with the greatest frequency. So let's go here and write the median. And what is the median? The median is going to be the value that lies in the middle of the data set. So we say is the value that lies in the middle of the data set. So that would be the median. What else do we need to define? Let me define an outlier here real quick, and then we could go back to the group data. Now, outlier is a data entry that's far from the other entries. It's so different from the rest of the entries. So that's why it's called an outlier. So let's go ahead and define that one also. So this data is far removed from the rest of the data. But now let's go ahead and put some definitions here. We have two types of mean. We have the population mean, and then we have the sample mean. And the formula for the population mean, let me use this. I got this formula here. Let me go. It's got to be take this. Oh well, wait. Alright, this is going to be the population mean formula. That means I'll explain what sigma means, but it means the sum of all the entries you could have divided by the number of entries. And we have the sample mean. Let's go right there, sample mean. And then that one is also going to be same, except that we don't need this. Okay. Each of these values here means something. Let me go ahead and tell you what this means. It's going to be these are going to be the population values, and then it's going to be the number of entries. So u equal, you assign u to the population and n to the number of entries. Let's do the same for this. For the sample mean, what do we have here? We have x, and that's also equal to sample values, and then the n is also going to be the same as the number of entries. So these are the two definitions for mean, the population mean and the sample mean. We defined the mean already, so let's go ahead and what do we have here? Sample mean again. Go ahead here. The mode is a value with the highest frequency. So let's see here. Let's take arbitrary numbers here and do something with it. Let's go down here, and for example, let's just put 2, 3, well, 3, let's see, 4, 5, 6, and let's find the mean, the mode, and the median out from here. So for example, the mean here will be you add all of this and you count the number that you have there. So either for population or for sample, the answer is going to be the same. So let's go ahead here and say the mean is, we sum up all of these values, which is 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, and next is a particular value, which is 20, and the number of values here is 1 2 3 4 5. There are 5 values, so the mean equals 20 divided by 5, which gives us 4. So that's the same for the population mean. The population mean is going to be 4, sample mean is going to be 4. Now when we go to the mode, which is the value with the highest frequency, the answer to that from here is the number 6. It has the highest, it's going to be the value with the highest frequency. So for raw data is 6. The median is the value that lies in the middle of the data set. So we have this data set. The median is going to be the value in the middle, which is 4. And then the outlier is the data that is far removed from here, so we don't see any outliers. All right, let's go ahead and take let's go to the group data and analyze it. I was able to get a question for group data, and it says this question we've actually dealt with it before, but we're going to take a look at it from here now. All right, let me go up. Let me bring this one up here. Okay, go up a little bit more. Yeah, so we should construct the frequency distribution. You already did the frequency distribution, and they want you to find the mean, the mode, and the median for this distribution. So the answer is going to be so for the mean, you're going to have the formula that we have there is this, which is the formula for the mean for a group data will be the sum of a frequency dot the mean of the sample, also divided by let's see, sigma. So there's a formula like this, which takes the frequency, multiplies it by the sample, multiply it by the midpoint, which is x, and divide by the sum of the sample here, the sum of the frequencies. And the median from here will be, you will take the n, you add 1 to it, we put this in parentheses, sorry, and then you divide by 2. That's going to be the median and the mode. So let's do the easier ones first, and that's going to be the approach you take to write your exams. You have to do the easiest ones first. So from here, the highest frequency here is 13, so the mode here will be 13. So you answered one question. Now they want you to find the median. Median is n plus 1 divided by 2. So the n is the number of lists here, which is 50. So you're going to put there 50 plus 1, and then you're going to have divided by 2. The answer is 51 divided by 2. And then you're going to have 25.5. All right. All right, let's go ahead and do the mean now. With the mean, we're going to take the frequency and multiply the midpoint. So we're going to have fx over here, which I call fx. So it's going to be the multiplication of this times that, and the values that you're going to have here is what we're going to be using. So let's go ahead and go to my math book. I think we have a calculator over there, and we could use that calculator to calculate for it. So the very first time we go to my math book, and let me go ahead and minimize this. I have a calculator there I want to use. It's going to be tough. Let me see. Let's go up a little bit. Okay. Let's go up a little bit more. Oh my god. Alright, let's go up here a little bit. So you're gonna have 6 times 12.5. So you're gonna go 6 times 12.5, and then that gives us 75. So you go right 75 here. The next one will be 245. The next one will be 36 times 36.5 times 13. Okay, gonna go. You're gonna have 474.5. Alright, it's getting bigger, but never mind. What else do we have here? 48.5 times 8, 388. We have 3 more to go. We get this done on time. 60.5 times 5. 302.5. And finally, one more thing, 72.5 times 6. 435. And last one we have 50 times 2. Oh, it's not 50. 2 times 84.5. 169. Alright, so once we have that, we just have to sum up all these frequencies. So you have sigma fx over sigma f, and that's going to give us the mean here. So I want you to do that as a homework, where you're going to add all these frequencies and you divide it by the frequency. Whatever value it gives you will be the mean. What's going on the page? So broken up now. So I hope these tutorials went well, and I think you understand how to find the mean, the median, and the mode using a distribution. And I hope you did understand what I did. Alright,